Hi, greetings to everyone. I'm Nurul Labanihuda Abdull Rahman from Temperley. Today I would like to present my paper titled Determinants of Mobile Commerce Adoption, a study of university students in Malaysia. First introduction. Nowadays, mobile devices are important devices, especially in business sectors, and has led to the development of mobile commerce to engage online transactions, stated by Zhang et al. 2019. According to Wang et al. 2019, found that mobile commerce have unique features compared to the e-commerce, such as ubiquity, interactivity, localization services, and usage pattern. In addition, Krishnamurti et al. 2017 highlight m-commerce is still at early stage and there is a limited number of studies on m-commerce in Malaysia. Nevertheless, limited studies have synchronized the relationship between university students and m-commerce application, particularly in the aspect of transaction purposes. Next, I can see here the statistic on percentage of using or willing to use e-commerce options. Studies by Nielsen Global E-commerce and the New Retail 2015 shows that developing regions have increased their usage in e-commerce. For instance, China and Asia Pacific are heavy users for all online retailing options, such as online ordering, online automatic subscriptions, and home delivery. Besides that, high usage of smartphone among users can create huge mobile commerce opportunity, especially in China region, with concerns on food safety in searching high quality goods online. Next is the problem statement. We have two gaps here. First is the practical gaps. Statistic and commerce activities such as internet banking, shopping, selling goods or services are lower, said by the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Communication 2016. And next is the handling factors such as service or content, quality, perceived security risk, and transaction. This is stated by the GOI 2016. Proceed with the theoretical gaps. Let our studies apply integrated model of technology as a model temporary in user intention and user behavior. It's also stated by the Wetake Shambar 2008, Fakir and Jaradat 2015. And several questionable findings related to the relationship among the self-efficacy with the perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use. And the last one is the scan research applies custody cultures moderators in determining mobile adoption in Malaysia, stated by the Sentinel and Time 2015. This is a question consists of two. First is a main question. Can the integrated time tree be used in designing a model for mobile commerce adoption among university students in Malaysia? Second sub-question, to what extent does the perceived fullness and perceived ease of use determines mobile commerce adoption among university students in Malaysia? And second sub-question, does the individual cultism at individual level moderate the relationship between this variable among students in Malaysia, which consists of the perceived usefulness and behavior attention, perceived ease of use and behavior attention, perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use, selective norm and behavior attention. Proceed with the research objective. This research objective is to answer the research question as previous slide. Proceed with the theories that used in the study, which is a technology accepted model, TEM3. Okay, the study used this TEM3 which combined TEM and TEM2. So a definite image represent the social influence process in TEM2. Why voluntarism was dropped because the usage of internet was not being mandated, nor was there an expectation that it will be mandated in future. And in TEM3 model, two variables which as a result demonstrability and output quality are added with determinants of perceived ease of use, namely self-efficacy, anxiety, playfulness, and perception of internal control, as you can see in this image. Okay, the factors under adjustment in TEM2 and TEM3, particularly experience, perceived enjoyment, and objective usability were omitted since its study focused only on early adoption of mobile commerce among university students in Malaysia. And last one, job relevance construct was also dropped since the focus of the study was the undergraduate students who were presumed to be unemployed while studying. Next is a moderating variable, individualism, collectivism at individual level. According to Scribe and Karhana 2006, individualism, collectivism is a preference of an individual to act as an individual and not as a member of a group. Moreover, ICAIL also plays an important role in influencing customers' perceptions and intention in mobile commerce context. Individuals with low characteristics, such as low individualism, face difficulties to make any decisions when purchasing online. Proceed with the methodology. The study collected data through survey by applying self-interest questionnaires. Okay, the cross-sectional study is used where all variables were measured at one specific point in time, and all variables was estimated through effective measure which were adapted from various questionnaires. In the previous study, a total of 51 scale items were used to measure the construct, and the measurement item questionnaire were adapted from scale items that we validate and used in the previous research studies. The questionnaire study used 7-point Likert scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. The study chose public universities and classified them into 4 zones, which are Northern Region, East Coast Region, Central Regions, and Southern Regions in Malaysia. The 4 universities chosen are USM, UMT, UPM, and UTM. A total of 799 questionnaires were disputed, where 750 were returned to the researcher. However, only 550 users had experience in using mobile commerce, which estimates 73.33% of the respondents were used for the analysis. The study will use SmartPLS to test this model and the hypothesis. Next, this is a result from this research. Okay, the finding shows that sub-research objective 1, 8 hypotheses are accepted, which are hypothesis 2, hypothesis 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13. Meanwhile, 5 hypotheses are rejected, which refer to the hypothesis 1, 3, 6, 7, and 11. And for the second objective, 4 hypotheses are rejected, refer to the hypothesis 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay, this is a discussion for this study. As you can see, the results show 8 hypotheses are accepted and 9 hypotheses are not accepted. Okay, first hypothesis, H2, the result reveals the relationship between selective norm and behavioral intention is significant and positive. The finding is in line with the Fakir and Jaradat 2015, which confirmed that users prefer to perform the behavior if they believe the reference think that they should. Second is hypothesis 4, where the study confirmed the significant relationship between selective norm and image. Its results state that if important members of a person's social group believe that he or she should perceive the technology, then performing it will tend to enhance her or his status in the social system. Next is hypothesis 5. Image influence perceived usefulness. This means that students' decisions to adopt M-commerce are influenced by peer pressure and that they can enhance their group performance if their behavior are consistent with their group norm. Proceed with the hypothesis 8 and hypothesis 9. Behavior intention and perceived usefulness on perceived use is positively significant. And it shows that respondents prefer to purchase product through online application because it's more convenient and effortless, and they are more likely to continue to adopt M-commerce in future. And next is hypothesis 10 and hypothesis 12 refer to the self-efficacy and perceptions of internal control on perceived ease of use is positively significant. Students believe that he or she has the ability to engage with the M-commerce transaction, such as mobile shopping, mobile financial services, and mobile entertainment using mobile devices. Last but not least, H13, playfulness, is significant and positive, which means that young people have higher level of playfulness compared to other generations. In conclusion, based on analysis of the previous studies and related theories used in the study area, researchers are able to have a better understanding on a suitable model that can be used to examine determinants of e-commerce adoption when it's a student in Malaysia. Moreover, this study has demonstrated the theoretical validity of TEM3 model with culture in developing country context. Additionally, contrary to what is conceptualized in the study, individual collectivism at individual level does not have any moderation influence on the adoption of M-commerce. This research contributes to the advancement of knowledge for marketers or mobile commerce companies to understand the various key factors that might affect the behavior intention of mobile commerce users. Furthermore, the findings will help financial services to understand the behavior and problems among youth in Malaysia to adopt M-commerce. Finally, this is a recommendation for this research. The current study has its own limitation and needs more research in the mobile commerce context. First, future research can use other subjects as respondent to generalize the finding of the current study. Besides, other factors such perceived risk and trust could be relevant to M-commerce adoption in future. Last but not least, future research can use qualitative methods such as in-depth interview in getting suitable variables that could be relevant to M-commerce adoption and to have more understanding on consumers' perception of adoption process in M-commerce. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.